Alright, I have returned. Hello everyone. Wait. I should just switch scene. Do we just get going? I low-key just want to get going. Wait. Okay, so before I move on and change scene. Something I need to do. A second. Wait, who is watching? Okay, whatever, never mind. Okay. I just want to show chat, so I can know what's going on. Okay, I'm switching, I'm transitioning. Okay, yeah. So, good morning, mortals. This is me. I'm Eros, and well, we all know what it is. It's so nostalgic. This is, for anyone who doesn't know, this is Doki Doki Literature Club and Playing Plus version, so there's side stories. I think there's 6 different side stories, but I only unlocked 4 of them, so yeah. You know what? Actually, before I move on and keep working on the main story, I should work on side stories first. Shall we? You know, whatever, I'll do it. I don't care. Let's begin side story. The reason I want to move on is, I think we already know the main storyline. Oh, hello, how are you? This is the first side story. I think this one is about building trust between Monica and... Oh, wait, what's her name? Oh my god, I already forgot. Maybe I should go back to the main story. But yeah, this is a side quest. And I want to change the speed. Text speed, music, sound. I think everything's perfect. Not sure about you guys, but I'll just keep it going. Yeah. Return. Okay, everyone. I'll switch to auto. Okay, this is a bit fast. Wait. Text speed. And the box size. I'll just do this. Wouldn't it be so difficult to start a new club? Yeah, it's always hard to start a new club. Sure, I understand. How's everything on my end going? Let's see. Not good, but also not bad either. Well, to be honest, I have a final exam tomorrow, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to work on it. I'll have to grind and log in later. I can't stay for too long. Yeah. Yeah, a final exam. That sounds very horrible. I know. I just hope I don't fail, and hope I will understand everything when I start logging in and reviewing all the contents, which I didn't pay attention to for some 4 weeks, I guess. Yeah, not gonna lie, but I wasn't paying much attention to that. Yeah, I sucked. I just don't want to suck at the final. I'll scramble, and improvise when I have to. So yes, this is a side quest about building trust between Monica and Sayori. And I think this is where Monica just started the whole club. And it also looks like Sayori just joined. Oh, she wants to join now. I still don't understand why is she so interested in literature club. Like, it doesn't sound attractive. Not gonna lie, but at least to me that sounds a bit boring. Like, literature club, it's just a club about literature and reading stuff. Like, it just doesn't sound very fun, you know? I mean, it can be fun, but at least from the title, it doesn't sound very fun. You like hugs? Oh wow, she's so okay. She's so aggressive. In a positive way. I love this music, it's so nostalgic. Wow. It is therapeutic. I mean the music, not the storyline. Well, the storyline is therapeutic in another way, a different way, but at least the music is very positive. I'm kind of worried she comes bounding through. And now she's here, welcome back. You know what, I want to speed down. Okay, fine, let's read this first. Take my hand, take my hand. Take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Oh, it's so cute. That sounds very Sayori. Okay, let's continue. Okay, how do I speed down? And I also want to turn the volume a bit down since it's definitely me. Turn it down. Hope you guys don't mind. Turn down the speed. Turn. And keep going. You wrote this? Of course! Wait. Wait, no, it's the wrong side of the paper. Okay, that was an accident. But it was a beautiful accident. Since that one's good. To be fair, after playing this game for quite some time, the biggest problem Sayori has is I don't think she has enough confidence. And she should have more confidence in her writing. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, mortals, this is how the literature club started. It started from 2 club members talking to each other. And they need 3 other members to make a whole club. To make the club a real thing. And that's where the main story begins. Wrong kinds of people. I think we're talking about me. I'm definitely not the right kind of people in a literature club. I've never been good with words, and I read manga. I used to read a lot of books, but the books I read were rather more serious to talk about. They were more about philosophy, so it's hard to talk about philosophy with the right people in the right space at the right time. So, no, I don't think I'm the right kind of people. Oh, hello, how are you? You just joined. Oh my god. Literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. That sounds like. Okay, that's very mean. It sounds so much like me. I'm sorry, but I just love anime more. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not cultured enough to read. I don't read. Yeah, that's why I'm so stupid. But to be fair, I think I low-key think I should start reading some action stuff. Aside from manga. I don't know, I just feel like to change. Okay, the reason is, I used to read a lot of things, but I stopped because I didn't have enough time. I was a bit overwhelmed. I have been a bit overwhelmed. I just want more time and chance to read. Ooh, new friends! Let's make new friends! Let's go! something important. What's a girl reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, do we want to make sure it's not textbook she's reading first? Okay, fine. Yeah, sure, that's the best way to recruit new members. Randomly ambushing someone reading a book and dragging the person along. That's so good. Oh, so you'll scare someone away. That's kind of cute. That is, okay, I can't find the right word to describe that at this moment. Let's keep going. Productive. Okay. I'm not being rude, but I just don't see any progress. Okay, so they left a flyer on someone else's desk, and okay, fine. You know what? Everything has a very small start. Sure, fine. Yeah, let's call it productive then. No silence for a week. Yeah, about that. Well, if you're a genius, sure, you don't have to study. You just pay attention to the lectures and tutorials, and you just naturally remembers everything. You just naturally remember everything. That's what I hope to achieve, but I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm the weak. There is all this steady whisper. Blah blah blah. Time to go home. You still call it a meeting when there's only 2 people in the meeting? Or it's just more like a convo between 2 people. You know what? I want to turn off desktop audio so we don't hear any echoes. At least the sound is going to be less loud. Okay, so here's a poem. Become the flower, a feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers, as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. Okay, that's very positive. That's a positive poem. I'll keep reading. I need more joy, I need more happy. Yeah, who doesn't? I need more happy too. I need more joy in my life. My life is so dark. Guess that's the reason why I'm sitting here. Beneath my feet, the flower stands alone. It beckons me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, and all the way to the fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy, and that's why I've decided I must become a flower. She must become a flower. She must become a flower. We're doing what though? That's a good one. And that's the first side story. I didn't expect it to be that short. So, okay, it's composed of 2 parts. That's part 1, this is part 2 that I'm going to go into. Okay, so let's dive into it. Rich kids never study and they still win. Wait, who are the rich kids are talking about? To be fair, I don't know any of these rich kids in my life. Sorry. I just can't relate. They're never in my life. Yeah, care about other people's feelings. That's very important as a club president. It's about building trust. Okay, is it missing things or it's still very fast? How do I... Wait, do I do this? Order forward time, take speed. Well, the side stories are short, so I can turn down the speed. It's fine. But what? My problems also travel compared to yours. Now your problems also travel compared to mine. That's something I can say. What's wrong with this deadly silence? Oh no, no, this is not right. This is not right. What did I say? Sorry, not. That is not confirmation. The air is heavy. Well, sure, the air is very heavy, even I can feel it from here. Things were happy yesterday. Well, yesterday's gone, I'm sorry. Yeah, stop being so pushy, Monica. You should know, you should understand. There's a lot of things people don't want to share. They're not ready to share them with other people yet. But I don't think it matters to her. After all, she's the mastermind of the whole game. She pretty much knows everyone. The core of this game is just Monica. Just Monica. So don't question it. That's a very good vision. Okay, that's the... I guess that's the purpose of the club. Then this club... Honestly, with the right management and the right promotion, they should be able to attract more members. The thing is, they shouldn't just focus on reading alone, they should also focus on people sharing their feelings in every form possible. It doesn't just have to be writing and poetry. As long as there's a way to share, it doesn't really matter. Okay. She has to fulfill her promise. Don't expect much. Motivation. I thought the actual motivation was the player of the game. Okay. But well, what can I say? This is just a side quest. Yo, new member. How are you? If you listen to a little story. Oh, that sounds so cute. I want to do it. You know what? Maybe I should do the same. Maybe I should do the same thing and post it on X every day. And each day my post is going to become darker and darker. In the end, I'll be banned. Why? Well, I don't think my life, whatever is happening to me will be allowed by algorithm. I'm sorry. My life is so wrong. It's just wrong. Okay, this is cute. This is so cute. Everything's so cute here. And everyone's being cute. That's nice. Compared to the main story, this is so much nicer. Okay, maybe I should move myself a bit to the left so you guys can read more clearly. Give me a second. I'm shrinking myself and moving myself away. Should be much better. Okay, yeah. How's everyone's life going? By the way, I'm just curious. To be honest, I just hope everyone's life could be just like what is happening in the story. Well, this side story, not the main story. I hope everyone's life could be cute. Everyone's life could be very positive and warm. Because we've all been through a lot in reality. And this is something to hold us. The vibe, the feelings, and everything. Okay, so the bonds created and the bonds strengthened. Is it the end of the story? Oh, there's more. She's the first one in the club room. You know what? I've never seen the actual flower, the actual flyer. I want to see what it looks like. Right the way into your heart. What's wrong with that? That's a good one. Right from the heart. Message being delivered as one can use writing to discover themselves. That is a very good purpose, I think. Okay, it's taking form. It's taking form. It's being born. This literature club. And then the astonishing main story begins. Suffocating. She needs to break through the metal wall. Okay. I didn't know expressing oneself is this hard for the mastermind of the whole thing. Come on, Monica, write something with your hand. But I can relate. Yes, I can relate. This is what I get for seeking perfection, a stain. This is metaphorical. Okay. I guess the more perfect you want to pursue, the less perfect you're going to become. Does that mean one should give up on being perfect? Instead, you should not be afraid of making mistakes. I think, well, I just hope I could apply the same ideology in my final tomorrow. But my final, I don't think there's a place in which I could apply that. Since if I don't get as perfect as possible, I will probably fail. But yeah, I think I'm ready. I just need more confidence, like Sayori. You can't do it? Why not? So hard to be vulnerable. Well, no one says it's easy for everyone. To be fair, being vulnerable is easy for no one. It's just something very hard to say. It's hard to tell someone else you're very vulnerable and you need care and help. Sometimes I want to die. Sometimes I want to die. Sometimes I want to die. That's a message. Okay, that's a message in her heart. Okay, that's well, I guess that's me every day. If you can do it, then everyone can, I guess. Why are we comparing? Why are we comparing already? I don't think a club is supposed to be where you compare yourself with each other. Well, not in a club like this. In other clubs, with other purposes, sure, but this one, it's a place for people to freely express themselves, right? So there shouldn't be any comparisons. It should be equal for everyone. Okay. Another silence. She can't control. I should practice writing something. Like, maybe later. Maybe I finish my final and settle everything down after my long flight from place A to place B. If I knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. It used to be like that. Oh, same here. It applies to me too. Okay, she's worried. This is exactly where trust grows. This is exactly where trust grows. Like, they're being more honest towards each other now. So their bond grows stronger. And Sarah just found someone she can rely on. That's nice. Hug energy. I want some hug energy too, please. Oh, this is beautiful. This is truly beautiful and energetic. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think everyone needs hug energy sometimes, from time to time. As for some people, every day. Yeah, like me, if someone could be there. Oh. You're saying that to yourself. Does everyone have the same feeling sometimes? Feeling vulnerable and useless. As if everyone has to put up with you, everyone else. And you start to develop the fear that people will start to hate you as time goes. Oh, this is nice. This is so nice. No words are needed between them. Sure, no words are needed here. Is that back to normal? Are they back to normal now? Yeah, you're the best, Monica. Just Monica. She has to be the best. That's very positive. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, she's the boss after all. She's the boss. Oh, someone walked in. There's a pig. There's a pig. face that seems familiar. Oh, who is it? Okay, that's the end of the first part. The trust between Monica and Sayori. Okay, so what else is there? I finished trust. Now we have understanding. Okay, and the other one of understanding, I haven't unlocked it. I should go back to the main story to unlock it. Like after I finish this part. And here comes her. It's the girl. It's that girl. So this is how she joined the club, huh? She received the flyer. She saw the flyer on her desk. She walked in and started to socialize. I don't know why, I just feel a bit awkward. A bit. Already? I should be good enough. Wow, that's okay. That's a very cool declaration. I should be good enough. I should be good enough to join this club. So please welcome me. So now there's Sayori, Monica, and Yuri. Yeah, there's 3 of them. So when do I get to see Natsuki? Is she coming later? Is she gonna show up in this? In the first part? Okay, she's sharing her books. She wants to share her books. She'd love to... I saw how many books there are in her locker. You know what? Actually, I'm more curious about what's in her locker. I'm sure there's more than just books, right? There's probably something very sharp, something you use to stab someone else. How was that allowed in school in the first place? I have no idea. There's something wrong with this school. Don't agree, but what if this is her only interest? She'll also be interested in the player, so you don't have to worry about that. Besides, what's wrong with being only interested in books? Is that weird? Where's the administration stuff already? I don't get it. It's not an official club yet. There's only 3 people. You still need administration for this? If we're gonna be reading together, okay. She came up with a condition. She likes reading. Sure, that's very obvious. We know that. Oh wait, I also just realized something. They are in different classes. Since she said Monica walked into her classroom and left the flyer on her desk. So they were in different classes. Oh, she has social anxiety, just like me in the past. Oh my god, I can relate so much now. Social anxiety. Oh my god, I didn't expect this. Okay, so yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I had the same problem when I was a kid. I had very serious social anxiety. I was so afraid of talking to more than 3 people. So I was being super introverted, and I was also excluding myself from pretty much the entire class. I only talked to a few people. I still talk to people though, like only a few people in the class. But yeah, that was in the past. I have overcome it. I've overcome my social anxiety, and I'm proud of it. Since developing that cost me. It's just something you're into now. Let's go. Let's share things. It's a very good way to socialize. Share what you like. She loves nature. Why not? It can be a combination of literature and nature. Right? Why not? After all, a very large amount of literature. I'm very sure they're based on nature. It is peaceful, sure. But yeah, regardless of anything else, this is a very peaceful club. For anyone who just needs a place to chill, I think it's not a bad choice. Regardless of anything else, by the way. Like, pretend nothing will happen. Oh, that's dark. You haven't seen much. You haven't seen something much darker. Like, I have a whole lot of story to share, but I'm not going to share everything here. It's just my framework. I don't tend to share too much negative energy and too many negative sides of me to other people, since I don't want to cause any negativity between people, you know? That's why I don't tend to share. I mean, I do share some things, but I usually stop when people tell me to stop, or I feel like there's too much, that's too much, and I have to stop at some point, so I stop. Otherwise, I just try to be as positive as I can be for most of the time. Okay, everyone's becoming positive now. That's good to know. Up time again, yay! What's she doing in the computer lab? What's Monica doing in the computer lab? What's she doing? What's she scheming? Is she doing something to the Just Monica ending? By the way, I still have no idea, so do manga count as literature? Do they belong to literature? Personally, I think they should, because manga also contain messages and can be educational and touching. And you know what? It's sometimes better to express in illustrations. So I'd say manga also belong to literature. Why not? Unless you're one of those rich kids. Well, I'm not one of those rich kids. Do I look like I'm a rich kid? I'm sorry, I'm not, okay? I'm broke. I am so broke. That's why I'm not 3D. See, I'm only 2D. I'm not 3D. Yeah, I'm broke. That's a very big announcement. I'm broke. I can only afford Monster Plus right now. I'm going to make a stream of that. I'm going to stream that. Ticket's a special event. So what I'm going to try out is I'm going to find the best monster to come with rice. Yes, that is an event. I'm going to make it happen. It's not a joke, it's serious. So how's it gonna go? Am I really going to finish all 20 flavors of monsters in one go? We'll see. Let's hope I won't die. Yeah, I know, right? I understand. Manga should be literature too. You're like super smart. I wish someone could say that to me. You're also 2D because you're flattened by burdens of life. That is so sad. What's happening to your life? Like, what are the burdens? Where did they come from? But to be honest, I think I know some sources of your burden since I don't know, I just feel like we can face the same problems in our lives. It's just life is hard for everyone at some point. And I generally think everyone needs encouragement from time to time, which is why we have relationships and friends. Just in case whenever you need help or pep talk, you have anyone to turn to. And stuff like that. You know what? Honestly, I'm not joking, but I used to write poetry. Like when I was in when I was still doing my undergrad. Yeah, I did a lot. But the thing is, they are all rather dark, so not appropriate to share to anyone else. At least, if you're not ready, don't read anything I wrote, since not gonna lie, but my writing can make someone suicidal. Yeah, that's a part of my writing. That's why I swear to God I don't write anything anymore, since I guess that's something only that's the only thing I'm capable of, coming up with something very suicidal and dark and negative. Life weighs a lot. Your body is not strong enough for it. Okay. So I need both physical and mental support. That is very hard. Yeah. In a certain period in my life, I also had the same problem, and to be fair, that same problem is still haunting me sometimes, or usually. But yeah, it is difficult to be weak. I know, I reckon it's not easy. Being negative is part of life. Well, I think I said that to Sayori. She's I'd call her an idealist. She wants everyone to be happy, and the most important thing to her, according to her, is making everyone happy. But apparently that's not being rude, but a bit unrealistic, since we all get negative sometimes. I believe even the most positive person in the world can get very negative sometimes. Unless there's something wrong with her brain. Yeah. Also, that being said, if you only want to feel positive feelings, you know what to do about your brain. You just know what to do. I'm not encouraging anyone to cross that line, but it's doable. Relaxation fades. Okay, Sayori, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm getting pushy. Darkness? Many literatures talking about darkness. Yeah, sure. But you know something I realized pretty much like several years ago? After I finally graduated from high school, pretty much the second or third darkest period in my life. I just realized at that time that in most textbooks, they don't contain any negative literatures. Since education department, I don't think it really wants you to read anything negative, just in case you develop very negative feelings and they don't want to take responsibility for whatever is going to happen. Okay, so she left her book here. You need to do better for her by how? Becoming smarter. Okay, and that is that it? Let's see what pictures I have. Oh, I have this. Okay, this is Do I use it as my wallpaper? You know what, forget it, I don't want to. Okay, they're cute. Cute emotes. And we have all the poems. What else is there? Emotes, Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, and well, that's it. Wait, which one? You know what? Let's set this. Yeah. Not gonna lie. In this entire game, I love Natsuki the most. Let's continue. You're too easily affected. You're too easily affected, Sayori. You have to build a stronger mind. And now she's belittling herself. To be fair, that is not good. That is definitely not good for anyone. But we just keep doing that to ourselves. At least I still do that to myself sometimes. I just can't help it. Yeah. It's kind of unexpected to see that I can relate to so many things in Doki Doki. Like, in the past when I was playing the main story, I didn't see it coming. But now everything's here. I don't know, I guess just like what people say, as time goes, as you grow, you get to experience more, so you can relate more. Okay, now she's approaching. Okay, she saw something. Okay, this is... this is something. Let's see how they're going to fix it. Then they set off. How's everything been going, chat? How's everything? Oh, she was working on the flyers. Okay. I'm sure she wasn't working anything on the Just Monica stuff. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking too much. Okay. So it's just them misunderstanding each other. Shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Well, don't stop here, you just started. You already started, so what's the point of it? Okay, so it's her problem. She's been difficult. In other words, okay, she's taking responsibility. She is taking the responsibility to make a place where everyone can be happy. Sounds like a boss. Do we all have the same problem, chat? Connecting with people? I had the problem. Not gonna lie, I still have the problem sometimes. She only wants to be treated like a normal person. Okay, so she doesn't like it when someone is being too nice to her. Okay, okay. That is a bit complex. Everyone wants people to be nice to them, but when someone is being too nice to you, when someone caters to you too much, you also don't like it. This is so complex. They all have very complex feelings towards each other, including themselves. But yeah, the most difficult thing here is no one's really at fault. It's not really anyone's fault. It's just they feel that way. It's so resistant to everything. I can relate. My head's also resisting everything right now. Yeah, my head's resisting everything. So what's my brain resisting? Let's see. Let's count. So my head's resisting my real life. Yeah, my head's resisting my life. My head's resisting my final tomorrow. My head's resisting my flight. My head's resisting my my plan to go abroad. It's rejecting a lot, like already. But look at the bright side. My brain is still accepting my life. That's a good thing. That's good. I don't know what to do if it starts rejecting my life. Okay, confrontation. Let's go! Let's confront! Sometimes confrontation is the best way to make people understand each other. So let's do it. Let's confront each other. Are you approaching me? Yes, I am. I just prefer a knife. Or a utility knife. Okay, that was a joke. I'm still being careful here. If I don't know, if I talk too much, I can be giving spoilers to the main story, which some people probably have no idea about. I don't know. But it's a very famous game, so even you haven't actually played it, I think you're spoiled already. Okay, confrontation begins. Let's go. Start with Yuri stammering. Sarah wasn't expecting her to come. Okay, Yuri told her to stop. She can't take this. Sarah's questioning her. Okay. She is speaking up. She is speaking up to Sayori. She is speaking up. That's a very huge breakthrough. Okay, she used a very strong word. But yeah, in actual confrontation, I think wording also matters, since people interpret words based on, well, a lot of things. Wording matters. Oh, this is beautiful. Another beautiful scene, chat. Another beautiful scene. This is emotional. Oh, this is okay. I didn't expect it to be this touching. I don't know, it touched me. At least it touched me. This... I really hope someone could have been there to do this to me back in high school. But no one was there. So, yeah, I overcame everything on my own. Which has both pros and cons. Oh my god, I can relate a lot. Like so much. To be honest, with enough time, I can spend 2 hours talking about all the trauma I had in the past and how I can relate everything to Yuri and Sayori. But time doesn't allow. Sorry, I have to log in and do some revision. That's something urgent. That's something that is going to hit me tomorrow. And guys, do you know what's worse? The final exam starts at 8:30 a.m. in uni, so I also have to spend time on traveling, which takes usually 40 minutes to 1 hour, depends on traffic. Great. This is awesome. I love my life so much. I love my life so much, guys. Best uni ever. Best uni is giving me the best treatment ever. Nice. Well, she's not wrong. You don't have to be a very social person to make people like you. But you do need to become a social person if you want a job. Especially in the current job market. Why am I talking about this? But yeah, that's a realistic part. You need to be very social to find a job. You can't escape. Even I need to be very social. I need to be more social so I can find a better job. I can't escape either. No one can. Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. This is, at least to me, this is pretty much a very good way, an almost perfect way to build a bond. Two people being very open to each other and talking about each other's difficulties. This is an ideal way. And guess how I have been building bonds with people? I don't know, I think I'm a very negative example. So I've been doing that through drinking and talking some very weak, very enemy stuff with people. Yeah. And what's the actual bonds between me and these people? I'm not complaining, it's just my life is so different. So how I've been doing this, pretty much in all the bonds with all these people. By the way, they are all important friends to me, so yeah. I don't know, it's just anything all bonds is either enemy or a whole life or anything weeb contents. Are we open to each other? Sure, we are very open to each other, but everything just turns out to be joke in the end, for no reason. We're just so good at laughing at each other and trolling each other, and no one has a problem with it. And now look at this, no one was, at least in this storyline, no one was trolling each other. Everything's so real. I don't know. Just if I had a chance to reboot and recreate those bonds with my best friend, I would take the chance. This time I would make things right. But I don't have a choice. The thing is, I don't have a choice. Okay, that's the end of another side story. And I'll go with this one then. Now here comes Natsuki. My favorite! Let's go! Why is she my favorite? I don't think I've talked about it, but anyway, she's my favorite because I love her words. I love her cute poems. I always find her poems the cutest. And she reads manga. She thinks manga or literature. That's why I like her. I'm not gonna deny. I just, yeah, find her my favorite. Okay, so now there's 4 people, yay! 4 initial members in the club. She has the vibe. Yeah, what vibe? Please elaborate. Oh, come on, say it! I'm gonna judge people I just met like that. I wonder what she was gonna say. Okay. Okay. That's very good self-intro. Yeah, everything is so positive. I'm an adult. Is that something that can make you happy? Is that something that makes you happy, Chad? Someone calling you an adult? You know, when someone calls you an adult, that means you can't escape from the realities. Responsibilities as an adult. The more you grow, the more responsibilities you have to take. Just no idea for Yuri. Well, sorry. You actually do club stuff. She just came and she's questioning the club already. Yeah, say it. Don't be afraid. Let's go. See what you like. Yeah, she said it. She likes manga. She likes manga. Chat. Mortals. She likes manga. Manga or literature. Yeah, she's right. Manga is simple. Manga is not simple. You know what? It is because manga can be very complicated that people join anime society and talk about stuff. And people can talk about manga very seriously in anime society. Just don't underestimate it. You know how high the literacy rate is in anime society? Well, actually, I have no idea. I haven't never done the stats myself, but I believe it to be very high. You need very high literacy to read manga. And you also have to have very deep understanding of manga so you can see the messages behind each manga. So are manga literature? Yes, they are. Stop denying it. Manga are literature. Okay. Just getting her manga. Nice. Hope we never find out. So what's in Sayori's locker? A rope? No actual interest in literature, you know. What does that mean? Manga or literature? What's the problem? You know what, Monica? You know why? It is because of deny. It is because of deny manga that you are going to be deleted in the end. You will get what you deserve. No, you don't deny that. Manga or literature. Oh, what did you mean then? What did you mean by that? You feel uneasy? Why? She wasn't going to bother anyone. Okay, that's Yeah, just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Besides, there's only 3 members in the club right now. You pretty much don't have a choice, you know? Stop being so picky. Three boxes. Wow. I didn't know a locker could be that big. Okay, now things are getting serious. Yeah, why are you so nervous? You're the boss here, come on. I feel like the atmosphere has changed so much. I don't feel anything has changed. Must be your problem. You're too sensitive. Yeah, so, is that a problem? Is that a problem? Is that a problem to tell your teacher? The Mangas for Literature Club? I don't see any problem in that. But what did she find? Interesting. Potential club activities. So, well, are they gonna share their poems here? What do you mean by maybe? Why so unsure? Something everyone can enjoy equally. Well, not gonna lie, but I think everyone can enjoy manga equally. I don't see any problem in that. But why's there so many buts? Why's there so many buts? I don't really know what she's doing at this point. She doesn't really have a choice, you know. Now there's only 3 members again. Where are you? Oh my god. You. Just what are you doing? Could you even read the mood? You're just looking away. Just not confirming it. Dude, what do you mean? What do you mean? How? It's everyone's club, you know. It's everyone's club, so of course it's related to everyone. Besides, there's only 4 people. Well, there was only 4 people. There's only 3 people now. So since this is a very small number, I think it's just more related to everyone now at this point. Why do you guys just want to cut ties from manga so much? Do you guys really hate manga that much? Yeah, what about visual novels? Visual novels are also novels. So, do they count as literature? That's a bigger problem here. New genre. Visual novels. Yeah, before you start your literature club, don't you have to figure out the definition of literature in the first place? And what's her definition of literature? Okay, let's go and finish the last side story. And we're all good. So I can go back and log in for my finals. For my one last final. I hope everything goes well. She accepts it. She accepts it. She accepts it. The wise person here. Another club. Come join Anime Society. It's gonna be so much more fun. But the drawback of Anime Society is there's usually a bunch of people, too many people. So it can be overwhelming sometimes. Besides, I'm not complaining, but some people don't shower and it just smells sometimes. I don't really know where the smell comes from, but I just can smell it. I'm not being hostile. I'm not judging. It just happens. Especially Monica. Yeah, I get it. We hate being judged. Who likes being judged? Okay, so it's all because of false advertisement. Okay. No, she definitely doesn't deserve that. She doesn't deserve that. Let's go, Vice President. Fix it. Fix the problem. Oh, now you want to amend for your mistakes? What do you mean? Oh gosh, it's not like she smells. Hey, why are you calling Anime Society stupid? Why, it's not stupid. Well, it can be a bit stupid. Depends on how you see it. To be fair. Great, and I should saw everything. I thought you had the ability to make everything go your way. I mean, otherwise, how did everything happen in the main story? Lock down your mind? Yeah, same here. Blunt attitude. Okay, so she's very straightforward. But yeah, she's right about one thing. Those friends are so mean to her. And that's not right. That is definitely not right. Yeah, you're right. This is stupid. So you either have the ability to change the whole thing, or you find a way to amend yourself to fit in. Okay, she's starting intervention. That's cool. Finally, Vice Presidents. The Vice President's taking some real action. Okay, how are you gonna do that? Yeah, how would you like to do that? Have a plan? What's a plan? Let's see about the plan. Just face it, there's nothing you can do anymore. Those things are already done. But yeah, yeah, at least I have to confess, this is not wrong. It is hard to face, it is not easy to face your mistake, especially when your mistake actually hurt someone. I just realized, everyone really leaves their books here, huh? Yeah, you shouldn't have. What's with this silence? Just why is everyone so silent in this game? Is everyone really that bad at talking? Oh, wait, yeah, I think so. That's why there's so many conflicts. I guess they'll have to be better at communication. And now she's back! Natsuki's back! Yay! My favorite's back! Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the new church, for the club? I think we can find the answer in the main story, but I don't think that was very educational. Educational in the main story. Sure can learn some very cool, very new words. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm just not cultured enough to find educational purpose in the main story. No, it's not enough. So, talk to her. Yeah, why are you so biased? In fact, why is everyone so biased against manga? I just don't understand. This is the literature club. We all have our own interests and differences. Nice. That is what a club should be. Inclusive. And open-minded. No, it's not dumb. Why are you calling it dumb? No. Manga are not dumb. Manga are not dumb. Yeah, I know, right? Manga's amazing. Manga's amazing. I just don't know why so many people are still against it. Like, so against it. I've been reading manga for over 10 years in my life. And nothing's wrong with me. At least I don't think there's anything wrong with me. Yay! Today's about manga. What's she showing her? What is it this time? Oh, a new scene. I don't think I have seen this in the main story. Your feelings are valid. That's a very positive message. Okay, she's also not wrong. That'd be great. In fact, I think it's super great to be accepted as who you actually are. And now she's working on it. Our boss is working on it. Okay, she read the manga, so... How was that? Yeah, well, flip through one of them out of curiosity. And then she starts to like it. I knew it. I knew. Sorry, it's just... I know, I always know, manga can be very addictive. Yep. That's totally understandable. This is perhaps the most positive thing today. Manga is justified. Oh, this looks so good. Oh my god. This is so good. Good enough to be another wallpaper. She wrote a song for the club? Oh my gosh, she wrote a song. That's cool. So this is a song she wrote. I guess. This thing is beautiful. The emotions in the structure, in the light. Even the music is beautiful too. I'm guessing this is the end of the last side story. It's turning black. And now we see the 4 of them here. The 4 starting members. Yay. That's all. Yep, that was her soul. A good one. The name of the song. Song you a note. Oh, okay. I didn't know the name. To be fair, I didn't know the name until now. Okay, yay, everything happy, everything positive. And they are going to welcome a very happy tomorrow. Nice. And their story will go on in the main story. Nice, everything's so beautiful. This game. This game is totally so positive. But yeah, also this is the reason why I like her. She's a tsundere. I can't resist tsundere personality. It's natural, I can't help it. Sorry. I just can't. I can't resist. I'm not strong enough to resist tsundere. It's tasty. Tasty meeting. Okay, that is it! Yay! I finished all the side stories. Yeah, so there's only 6 of them. I finished everything. And the rest will be in the main story, which I think pretty much everyone either has heard of it or has experienced it yourselves. So maybe I'll go into that in the future. And yeah, do another good ending or head into another Monica ending. It doesn't really matter anymore since, yeah, I think everyone's pretty much spoiled already. But yeah, this is I guess this is going to be enough for today. I guess that's enough for... Yeah, I guess this is it for today since I will have to go back and log in for my stuff. Yeah, I don't really want to fail that one. So after my final tomorrow, after I finish it, I can come back and stream something else, which is going to be Zenless Zone Zero. Let's look forward to that. So that is it for now. Goodbye, everyone.